Welcome everyone to the Real Colossal Paradox Gaming and Animations channel with me, your host, Cole Peroxity. And today, I will be playing Assassin's Creed 3 to jump into the Assassin's Creed franchise. And I thought, like, you know, July 4th just happened, America's birthday. So, what better way to celebrate that than to play a game that is based around the American Revolution? And I'm going to be honest right now, had a bit of a technical difficulty, as in my computer died, and I lost my last recording that I was doing of this. So, I am doing this again. See? Already started this game, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to delete this and start a new game. And keep the name Desmond.
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up.
Oh boy, I get to watch this whole opening intro again.
But we never took them seriously.
Intro, that's a bit redundant, isn't it?
Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning.
All I found out is that this is like catching up on what happened in the first two games.
This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life.
Oh, this is not alcohol.
He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call Pieces of Eden.
I also got the reference in the last recording I did before it got corrupted because my computer died. It's Garden of Eden, the apple is from the Garden of Eden, Adam and Eve, all of that stuff.
The same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins.
Templars.
I do. After all,
what is the group of assassins called?
That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching. Bigger than all of us.
Is that just,
and if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be. When it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the Pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the Apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
The end of the feud or the end of the world? That's what I don't really get. Alright, I'm excited, let's do this. Uh-oh. Does that mean there's only 2 more months left until the end of the world? That was October 31st, right? Future Cole, do a freeze frame on that part. I didn't really see the time, the date. I just saw a 10 and a 12. I didn't see what the date was. So if that is like a month and a half left if it was on October 31st. Okay. Come on.
Let's go.
I'm ready. I'm ready as Freddy, but he is a little deady. Huh. Hey. Huh. Huh. Oh, you can't hold it down and just like spin with him. So, I didn't get really far in the initial recording because of obvious reasons, but I found out. I guess it'll happen later. But I also discovered not to press a certain button or else some other things will happen that are not good. But here we go. I'm going to go ahead and use the apple, as it was called. Oh. I didn't even notice the first time that he puts it into a thing called, that has like a no hope. He fills in the O. Why they gotta be such downers? Alright, that no hope was definitely higher than that. Gosh, this game sucks. It's so inconsistent.
In another moment, down went Alice after it.
I also made a joke in the initial recording that this guy was British, and I said this is about the American Revolution, no Brits please. But you don't get to see that because my computer needs a new battery, so it's gotta stay charged constantly. Oh well. Is this where I can do it? Can I do it? Nope. What the heck happened? Oh, never mind. That's supposed to happen. Yeah, this is where I can do the thing if I click down the left stick. And I can't do much of anything else. Oh! Oh, I can run? Cool. I didn't know that.
I think we're here.
Well, good job. I hope you're proud of yourself. I don't want to go down there. Oh, I can run if I hold down the right trigger. Oh, I guess I should, Oh, I run if I hold down either trigger. Oh, I don't hold it down, I just click it and he starts running. Wait, is it? Is that how this is? Nope, I have to hold it down. I thought I could just like click it down and he starts running. Okay, here we go. Woo! Darn it. And I made a bunch of jokes about how like he should pick that up. And I also said something like, "You gonna come with me? High or dry?" Okay. And I'm going on my own, it seems. And this is as far as I got. There was a bit of like a little weird thing that happened somewhere. I think it was, yeah, it was down here. There was like a little skip right there because something happened. But oh well. I guess this is my assassin sense. I also talked about how, like, I'm going to try and go for a 100% playthrough on this without looking anything up, but I'm going to try. But if I don't, then I don't. Looks like I gotta jump this. Okay. Oh, I can only jump when I'm running. That's cool, I guess. Oh, they're magically here now. Cool. I like it when people can just teleport, but I have to walk on my own. I don't know what's going on at all. What are we doing here? What is our purpose? What What is anything? Perhaps I should have played the first 2 games. But this is the only one I got for free, so... Ooh, when you put that in there, there's a little rumble on my controller. That's how you know it's very, very... What am I looking... What's the word I'm looking for? Darn it! I can never think of the word when I want to think of it. What I'm trying to think of is like it... Oh, it's doing it again. It puts you into the game as... Immersive? Edit? Immersive? Yeah, that sounds right. Uh-oh, triangles. Illuminati joke. Illuminati joke, people. Oh, ha, ha, ha. It's funny. Subscribe, because the Illuminati wants you to. Whoa.
The key. You must find the key.
Thanks, schizophrenic voice in my head.
Sir.
Is this a tutorial?
Here we go again.
Again? You mean this has
Desmond?
happened more than once?
Do you hear us?
No.
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. I guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
What's the bleeding
Juno,
effect?
Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
Okay.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
Oh. A to fast walk. Hold RT to run. Man, I'm so good at this game.
Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects.
Gosh. Well, how am I so good at this game? Oh, I gotta go this way. That's pretty cool.
Rerun your way through this little obstacle course.
Synchronization 50%. I like how it automatically jumps for you. That's nice. This is so cool. I just have to run and it does all of the stuff for me. Ooh, that hurt a little bit.
That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. Alright, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
Nice. An air assassination. Oh, that's nice. Can I do nothing else? Alright, cool. We're going.
All you have to do here is jump the gap.
Did I do it? I wanted to air assassinate him. Oh well. Did I fail? I'm guessing I failed. What if I walk off this? I can't. Darn. So, did I fail that? Oh, no, I guess I was supposed to do that. Jump the gap. Okay. Cool. What is happening? Did it crash? Did the game just crash? Oh my god.
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats. Then, I'm a blessing.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
My apologies.
Evening, Haytham.
Reginald?
I Can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
And the statesman, because he's so great, thinks he's straight as honest as mine. A lawyer is not a woman, so he's not. Like me too, he acts in double capacity, both against votes and for. What is nothing that we should protect and encourage 6 million by him. So that war, let's say, trial comes on in the afternoon, when she helps all the matters to tell us to bring off. As I mentioned, very active and industrious, you may satisfy all the evidence. Hot Gag, sir, is found guilty. No, he's not. I took the time before, I told him what would come to, but he did not bend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may venture to book you. For Tom Gag. £40.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
I can get more by her staying in England.
Betty hath brought more
I already have.
into our locked year than any 5 of the gang. And in truth, 'tis a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her off, she may, in the common course of business, live her 12 months longer. I love to let women escape.
1,000 pardons. My apologies.
Because the breed of the game depends on it. Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's nothing to be got by the death of women, except our wives.
Without dispute, she is a fine woman. Because to her I was obliged for my education. And to say a bold word, she hath trained up more young fellows to the business than the gaming table.
Truly, Filch, thy observation is right. We and the surgeons are more beholden to women than all the professions besides.
Sir, Black Mall at set word of trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her off.
As the wench is very active and industrious, you may satisfy her that I'll soften the evidence.
Tom Gag, sir, is found guilty.
A lazy dog. When I took him the time before, I told him what it would come to if he did not bend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may venture to book for Tom Gag. £40. Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from the transportation. I can get more by her staying in.
Betty hath brought more goods into our loft year than any 5 of the gang. And in truth, 'tis a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her off, she may, in the common course of business, live her 12 months longer. I love to let women escape. A good sportsman always lets the end partridges fly, because the breed of the game depends on it. Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's nothing to be got by the death of women, except our wives.
Without dispute, she is a fine woman. Because to her I was obliged for my education. And to say woman that seduces all mankind, like where we first were taught our within us, a very light in cheeks when both cheeks burn. She tricks us of our money with her heart. This woman that seduces all mankind, like where we first were taught our within us, a very light in cheeks when both cheeks burn. She takes us of our money with our hearts. Like wolves by night, we roam for prey and practice every sport to bribe the charm. It's a love like law, or what fine pay, and here they must be feeding to our hearts. Like wolves by night, we roam for prey and practice every sport to bribe the charm. Some love like law, or what fine pay, and here they must be feeding to our hearts.
I make haste and you, boy, and let me friends know where I intend. For I love to make them easy one way or other.
When a gentleman is long kept in suspense, penitence may break his spirit ever after. Besides, certainty gives a man a good air upon his trial,
got a bit of stage
and makes
fright.
him risk another without fear or scruple. But always, it is a pleasure to be the messenger of comfort to friends in affliction.
But it is now high time to look about me for a decent execution against Nick Sessions. I ain't a lazy rogue by whom one can get nothing till he's hanged. A register of the gang. Crook-fingered Jack. A year and a half in the service. Let me see how much the stock owes to his industry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gold and 7 silver ones. A mighty clean-handed fellow. 16 snuff boxes, 5 of them true gold, 6 dozen of handkerchiefs, 4 silver hilted swords, half a dozen of shirts, 3 tie periwigs, and a piece of broadcloth. Considering these are only the fruits of his leisure hours, I don't know a prettier fellow. But no man alive hath a more engaging presence of mind upon the road. What dreary, alias Brown Will, an irregular dog, who has an underhanded way of disposing of his goods. I'll try him only for a session or 2 longer upon his good behaviour. Harry Paddington, a poor petty larceny rascal, without the least genius. That fellow, who he were to live these 6 months, will never come to the gallows for any credit. Slippery Sam, he goes up. Boy, and if my friends know what I intend. Well, I love to make people. 16 snuff boxes, 5 of them true gold. 6.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
Hurry! Come, please!
Seize him! But I've done no wrong, I swear!
Search him. Any weapons?
Nothing. We must keep looking. He must be in here somewhere.
I beg your pardon. Did you know
No pushing, please!
Please!
That's a
Let us
go!
He can.
The man was killed!
Order! We must have order! Peace, friends, there is no danger!
It happened right
We must leave at once!
What are those men doing?
I'm staying where it's safe.
Order!
Move!
We must have
Move!
order!
Imbecile!
Where are you going?
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen.
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command. Although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all. Fresh air might do me good.